Hey flower friends, it's Madonna from Eastside Flower Farm, Los Angeles, California, Zone 9. Today I am running drip tape to my perennial beds, and I've finished all of them except for one last one, so I thought I'd give you guys a quick peek at how I do it. First of all, we start off coming right from the water line with a 1/2 inch tubing. 1/2 inch line is what I run all my drip off of, and you must have a pressure regulator. So that's very first and foremost. And these are 15 gallon per minute pressure regulators. So the water coming out of our wellhead is 52 gallons per minute. If you don't have a pressure regulator and you put drip tape on your lines and you open that up at 52 gallons per minute, it's going to blow all your lines. Way too much pressure. So you have to start with a pressure regulator, and we take it down to 15 gallons per minute. So from that, I run my line, and we just did this, so I'm going to bury it. When the dirt gets good enough to dig in, I'll bury it down. So here's what I have already in my perennial beds. All the lines are already hooked up, so I just have my last one right here. It's my yarrow. I'm going to run the last drip line, and then I will mulch it. So you might want to come over here, Braden. So this is, I've already measured my 18 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my line first, and then I'm going to put my plants beside it, because otherwise, if your plants walk a little bit and you don't have a direct line, then it's hard to get the drip tape where it needs to go. So I order everything from Drip Depot. They are a company up in Oregon, wonderful company. They have great products. If the more that you buy, the quantity, you get a discount. So they have these little hole punches. This is what I'm going to punch into my 1/2 inch line here, my main line. And then they have two different connectors. They have this one where you can shut it off and on. Just turn the little cap off. You can turn it on, or they just have one that just goes straight. I don't use this very often unless I know it's on a bed where everything is going to get watered at the same time. Usually, like my yarrow doesn't need near as much water as, say, my feverfew right here. So I want to be able to come in and shut them off, the line off if I need to. So it's just, they're kind of hard, but they're really cool. So I'm going to keep it in the off position right now. So I have my line measured. Here's my little hole punch. It's really, really easy. The line might be a little hard right now because it's cold, and it does better if it's warmed up a little bit. So I'm just going to take my little hole punch. I'm going to pop a hole right into it. Super simple. There's a little end. It goes right in. Pop it in so you hear the click. And so now with these, when you go to open and close them, they're the exact opposite as what you think there should be. They're actually backwards. So you twist it to the left to move it in the upward position. So that is as easy as that to connect it. So now we're going to walk down here, and I'm going to show you the drip tape line. I use an 8mm drip tape. We're trying to figure this out, guys. With 6-inch spacing. So I started off using a 12-inch spacing, which is where the water comes out. Here's the little holes, so it's every 6 inches. I started out 4 years ago using 12-inch, and it is not enough spacing for how hot we get here. I needed the 6-inch, so I swapped it all out. So I also, because if you buy volume, you get a discount, but where I messed up is I used to hold this and walk it down. Now I can't because it's too big, so we kind of made some makeshift with some bricks and PVC pipes so that I can roll it out. So what I'm going to do, you're going to walk this way. So I'm going to drag this out to the head again. Alrighty. Trying to find my scissors here. Okay. So when you are cutting this, you want to make sure you have enough clearance. So here's where the first water drip is, and it's kind of hard. It's a little hard piece in there. So you want to make sure that when you cut this to put it in here. It's not anywhere in this because you won't be able to cut it. You'll cut the little piece that holds the water line in there. So you want to make sure you have enough clearance and make sure that it's straight, because then it goes in much easier. So this goes holes up. You do not want to put it down in the ground like this. You want to go holes up. So like I said, this is completely backwards, so you want to make sure that it's all the way back towards the handle when you put this on. And like I said, it's a little cold, so it's not near as easy to put on. And then you're going to twist the opposite way. And sometimes you have to make sure that the hose, when you twist it, you want to hang on to it because it'll spin your hose down. So now here's in the upward position. So now we're going to walk down here, cut it off, and I'm going to show you how we cap it off. So there's my drip tape line. So I'm going to make sure when I cut it that I have enough space to go through my bed. So I'd rather cut long than cut short. So when we go to cut it, same thing. Here's my last hole, water hole. So I'm going to cut right here, right next to this next one. And actually, when I go to use this again, I'm going to actually cut that one out because I need the space right here. So I'm going to just cut right through here. So then, here there is a small end, and there's a big end. So we're going to push this through the small end. I know it seems opposite, but that's what it is. You push it through the small end. Push it all the way back up to where it stops. We're going to fold it twice. 1, 2. Kind of pinch it down smooth. And then we're going to put this through the wide end. You have to shimmy it through there. And then we're going to pull it back on itself. Like I said, it's a little cold right now. So you're going to pull it back and it's stuck in there. So that will cap it off so that the water doesn't get out of it. And of course, this is in the way. So that is how I run my drip tape. So you guys have a great day, and I'll be back for more later. Bye-bye.